Hello.
Good afternoon, Jan. Do you hear us?
Yes, I can hear.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay.
Let me introduce first our team, so you will know with whom you're dealing with. We have Maciej Waś, a solicitor, managing partner in the law firm NWDK. We have Tomasz Grajewski, business development expert in the financial sector, cooperating with many financial institutions and capital markets. And myself, Krzysztof Łuczak, CEO of Cloud Services, a company, a software company connected with Blue Media Group, large payment service provider. So now, floor is yours. So let's start with your presentation.
Okay. My name is Jan Sroka, and I am 70 years old. I'm a student of the second class in high school Żagle in Warsaw. First of all, travel broadens the mind. I believe that a trip to the States, especially to Silicon Valley, will broaden my mind. There, I will have the opportunity to meet very creative, inspiring, and thinking outside the box people who invented and control such IT tools that affect the life of society and human relation. My favorite major in my high school is social studies, and I'm very interested in the process that happened in society, in particular how modern technology can change society, and how social media shapes other people's views and influence their decision. And I also hope that this trip will help me better understand the mechanism by which work in social media in order to be able to use them more consciously and not get locked in an information bubble. And I'm also interested in politics. I hope that Silicon Valley, I will also learn more about the impact of modern technologies on political life. We have to take into consideration that fake news and social media may influence elections and others important political events. Another challenge is artificial intelligence and in its impact on people's life in the future. Like, for instance, ChatGPT in education. We are also living in a time of war in Ukraine, in which it was also thanks to America that Russia not win and change the security in our region. Therefore, I would like to go to the USA to maybe get to know what Americans think about this very important geopolitical situation. And I also would like to gain much needed experience, which I will be able to use later in school. Yeah, and the States and this famous Silicon Valley would be a unique occasion for me to experience a different lifestyle and a new culture. So yeah, that's all.
Thank you, Jan. So maybe this time I will start with a question. The first question is, how would you see your profession? Who would you like to be in the future? Yes. What would you like to do? What would you like to study?
Okay. I always have in my mind a plan to be a lawyer because it's really interesting how our generation works and these laws that control our words. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mhm. And the second question is going to the States, to Silicon Valley, taking advantage, yes, to be there. What would you bring? What would you give out of this scholarship to your colleagues, to your environment, to people with whom you're dealing with?
I think I actually a really helpful and open-minded person. I also have some ideas and different skills that I would like to share with them. And like I would say, maybe to my school mates when I teach how the social media works, maybe then I can teach them how to use more properly, or yeah, I think that.
Mhm. Maciej, could you please proceed with a question?
Thank you for your presentation. Why do you think you are a good candidate for this scholarship? Why should we choose you rather than other candidates?
I think because maybe I know I'm not that interested in like programming and other stuff, but this is also a part of my life. Like this, I don't know, other different others. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really interesting person, and yes, cooperative, empathic. I don't know.
Mhm.
I think Jana was frozen for you guys as well, gents, or not?
Exactly.
Jan, do you hear us?
Hello. Okay.
Yes.
And I just want to say that I'm a really good student. I got the on the last year on the honor roll list. One of the only one of the students in my class. So yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so Maciej, do you have any questions, or Tomasz?
Thank you.
Okay.
Use 7-word sentence, the reason why you want to go to the Silicon Valley. Not more, not less, 7-word sentence. The reason of going to Silicon Valley.
First, because I really like travel, and I think that's maybe the last opportunity that I have to travel to Silicon Valley, and also I like to meet new people, and also to see this new culture, and maybe this. Did I say that how social media works, and plenty of others IT things that I maybe can see in this scholarship.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so let's go maybe to the last part, our feedback. Maciej, if you could start, please.
Ian, I saw you was very nervous.
Yeah,
You're a fantastic person.
thank you.
Somehow I miss your interest in science, innovation, biotechnology, medicine. And you know, this is the biggest purpose of our scholarship and our trip to Silicon Valley. And I miss it in your presentation.
Okay.
Tomasz, please.
I share Maciej's view on this. Your arguments were quite general, less related to technology, to science. What I would recommend also for you for any future projects you are involved or interviews, to be more concrete, to give more concrete examples, more concrete plans, because your presentation was quite general. and you know, if you really want to do something, you should have a plan. You should have the focus on why you want to do certain things. So thank you very much for the presentation.
Yes,
Thank
it is my turn. So Jan, you are a very nice person. Yes, so you
Thank you.
build good atmosphere.
Mm.
That's a very good positive point, and I like it. I like your personality. I don't want to repeat points that my colleagues mentioned, but one more thing. You mentioned in your motivation letter, yes, that you are participating or have been participating in many different events in school, etc. I think it would be good just to emphasize, yes, that it is not only participation, but this is also that, you've taken something for you, for others from this event. Maybe you have achieved something in this kind. So emphasis on key points and be focused, what my colleague said, I think it will be a good advice, yes, in the future presentation. So this is my feedback. Okay, I think we are going to the end. Jan, within 2 weeks' time, you will get feedback from us, so we will inform you about the status and the scoring you received.
Okay.
And for now, good luck.
Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Keep going and keep developing.